Hello friends, welcome back. It's Betsy and today I'm going to read you a Passover story. The title of this book is Sammy Spider's First Passover. Sammy Spider was fast asleep in his web high up on the Shapiro's living room ceiling. As the warm spring sun shone through an open window, Sammy snuggled deeper into his cozy web. A sudden swishing noise startled him awake. "Mother," he screamed, "a monster has broken our web." Is that a monster right there? No, it isn't. Sammy scurried across the ceiling and hid in a corner. Mrs. Spider hurried to comfort him. "Don't worry, Sammy. That monster is called a broom, and Mr. Shapiro is using it to dust the ceiling." Each spring, the Shapiros give their house a special cleaning to prepare for Passover. Springtime is the perfect time for us to make a new web. "I don't know how to make a web, Sammy said sadly. "I'm going to teach you," said his mother, giving him a big hug. "We will celebrate Passover too," asked Sammy. "Silly little Sammy," laughed Mrs. Spider. "Spiders don't celebrate Passover. Spiders spin webs." We begin by spinning one thread. Then we spin a second and a third. Finally, we spin a fourth to make a square. But Sammy wasn't listening. "What is Mr. Shapiro putting on the table?" he asked. "That's called a matzah," Mrs. Spider replied. "Tonight is the first night of Passover, and the Shapiros will have a special meal called a Seder." Then Mrs. Shapiro brought in a big platter with a roasted egg, a bone, parsley, roasted, and bitter herbs. "That's called a Seder plate," Mrs. Spider explained. "The Shapiros will eat special food at their Seder." "Do spiders eat special food for Passover?" asked Sammy. "Silly little Sammy," answered his mother. "Spiders don't celebrate Passover. Spiders eat flies and other insects. To catch them, we spin a web, and I need your help. Watch me attach a circle to the inside of the web." So remember, first they made a square, and now inside of the square they're adding a circle. Let's turn the page. But Sammy wasn't listening. He was hovering on a silky strand above the table, watching the Shapiros at their Seder. Crunch went the matzah as Mr. Shapiro broke it in half. Sammy watched him wrap one of the broken pieces in a bright red napkin. When Josh wasn't looking, Mr. Shapiro hid it on the top of the bookcase. Sammy climbed back up to the ceiling. "Mother," he asked, "why did Mr. Shapiro hide the matzah?" "It's called an afikomen," Mrs. Spider answered. "After the meal, Josh will try to find it. If he does, he gets a prize." "What fun," Sammy said. "Can I play too?" "Silly little Sammy," said his mother. "Spiders don't celebrate Passover. Spiders spin webs, and I really need your help to spin a triangle inside the circle." But Sammy wasn't listening. He looked longingly at the hidden afikomen. "All right," sighed Mrs. Spider. "You may watch the Seder for a while." Sammy quickly crossed the ceiling and stopped right above the bookshelf. As Josh finished reciting the 4 questions, he listened as the family sang Passover songs and took turns reading the story of Moses, who led the Jews to freedom. The Shapiros began their Seder meal. Sammy had never seen so much food. Look at the table. Does your family Seder look something like this? What kind of foods do you eat at your Seder? At last, it was time to search for the afikomen. Sammy wished he could help, but he remembered his mother's words. Spiders don't celebrate Passover. Swinging from a strand of webbing, he watched as Josh searched every corner of the room. Look at Sammy looking for the afikomen. When Josh neared the bookshelf, Sammy got excited. Something shiny caught Josh's eye. It was an amazing little web with a beautiful Jewish star inside. Wow, breathed Josh. As he went closer to look, he spotted the afikomen just below the glistening web. Do you see the spider web right here? Look at that spider web. Wow, I found it, he squealed. There goes the afikomen. Sammy glowed with pride. I did it, Mother. I helped Josh find the afikomen. And he did. And you also spun a beautiful web, Mrs. Spider answered. You used all the shapes I taught you. In his excitement, Sammy didn't even know he had spun a web. As he looked back at the bookshelf, he beamed. It was easy, Mother. You make a circle. You make a square, a circle, and a triangle. Then you pass over with another triangle. That's how spiders celebrate Passover. Look at Sammy's spider web. The end. I hope you enjoyed this story. Have a happy Passover. Bye.